What is spirituality? Do people really understand the meaning of spirituality? I think that spirituality is an overused term, and we need to really find some different meaning of it. Maybe the way of living, or the way of thinking, or the way of feeling, something like this. But that's for later. Right now, what is the objective of this channel? Is it about spirituality, or maybe sharing some knowledge or some understanding about this concept? Many people who are running after that peace of mind, or maybe the feeling of fulfillment, which is a fundamental objective of life, and I'm very sure that very few people have actually experienced it, because there is so much noise around us also, and also inside us. Now, we do not know that how can we deal with it. And the fundamental objective of all the concepts of spirituality is something related to that only. That somehow we are able to manage ourselves, we are able to take the right actions, and we keep our body fit, or something like this, for the fundamental objective of fulfillment and peace of mind. And why have we really working on it? And because most of the time we have those questions, a large number of questions inside us. And most of the time we are not able to answer those questions. Even if we try to search this word spirituality or something related to it, maybe some synonym, we'll find millions and even billions of results, even on YouTube or on Google. But for getting the real knowledge about it is very difficult, because most of the people will not be able to really do justice about the true concept of it. Now, many religions or many spiritual gurus are trying to do that, and they are doing the good job. But somehow things are becoming so complex that even the people who are very ardent fans of these concepts, they are not able to really grasp those ideas and feel that fundamental feeling for what they really started following that specific concept. And that's the problem, because most of the time the people who have even spent decades for doing those things, they are not able to do that. But the problem is that there is so much noise, and what the people are trying to do is to get freedom from that noise. The noise which is around us, that is a part. But the most important part is the noise which is inside us, in our mind and in our emotions. There is so much of noise in our subconscious mind, so much of noise is there, it is stored there. And whenever we are trying to close our eyes, you can try it right now, you will see that noise coming out. Even if you try to shut it down, the noise will keep coming. It will not keep quiet, because it is so powerful, it is so strong, it is so rigid. And that's a problem, because we are not able to get freedom from it. Now, over the thousands of years, the people have worked on it, and they have identified different ways of really shutting this down, or they have tried to do that, and they claim that it can be done. And definitely in many cases they are able to actually do that. But there are very few people. If we see many hundreds of years or even a millennia, not many people are able to get that success. They do it by following some very strict discipline, or they actually achieve it by doing a lot of meditation, which we call in Hindi as tapasya. And these people really dedicate a lot of time for only achieving this fundamental objective. And they do a lot of meditation, and meditation is a very powerful way of actually keeping the noise out of you. And but not many people can do that, even if they are even meditating for hours. Many times they are not able to do that because of the different ways our subconscious mind and our emotions and our mind has developed over the years. And I am in the process of discovering it. Over many years, I have worked on it and identified many ideas, very good ideas. I have practiced them also. I am going to share all those with you. And also in the coming decades and years, I am going to look around and find different ideas which are there out there, and the people have practiced, and they are really workable. Because I want to free you from all that noise which is present around us. Even if you are trying to search on Google or on YouTube or any other maybe search engine, information will be there, but that will not be enough. That stage, that will not be enough, because the true information will not be there, or even if it's there, it's hidden somewhere in that maze, and it's very difficult to find that. And even if we find it, how to implement it, how to make it so simple that it's not creating difficulties for us, and we are able to actually implement it. So that's the purpose, and that's the fundamental purpose of this channel, that whatever I discover, what I experience, and I share it with you, and then we can have a discussion about it, and together we grow, and together we move towards that fundamental objective of having that fulfillment feeling and having that peace of mind, whatever we call it, as spirituality or something else. And why I have kept the name of this channel is Mogn. Now I am basically a Hindi speaking person. I am from India. And why I am making these English videos, that other people who are non-Hindi speakers, they are able to understand our discovery, our understanding about it. The Mogn means in English, not exactly, but the meaning is keeping quiet. Now, for example, if I say that I am Mogn, that means that I am keeping myself quiet. Now, Mogn is very important, because that is very important for keeping that noise out of us, of our system, of our mind, of our emotions and all that. Now, around us, in our environment, we see a lot of noise. So, if we are able to keep Mogn, that Mogn, the concept of Mogn inside us, then we can have that noise out of us. That's a small part. The bigger part, maybe 80% part of it, is keeping that Mogn inside you, the noise which is there present in your subconscious mind, in your conscious mind, which is coming, always coming from your senses, the noise which is stored in your emotions, and that is going to be there. So getting freedom from it, and it's not that very simple. So that's the reason we have called it as Mogn. It's a Hindi word, and we are calling it as Mogn, the concept. We have written it like Mogn, Mogn. So that's just a way of pronouncing it. And that's a different word, because Mon, Mogn, that could have been there, but it's a very, very common word. So keeping it slightly different, so that in this crowd we are able to differentiate ourselves and differentiate this concept, because it's a different word, not very much used by people. So we have kept it Mogn. So we will be moving towards this journey. We will be discovering a lot of things, and I'm very sure that this is going to be very interesting. This is going to be really life-changing, life-transforming. So the concept will be very simple. We will not be focusing on any specific religion, or we will not be focusing on the thoughts of something, maybe gurus and all that. But we will be discovering everything ourselves, and we have to keep it extremely simple, that anybody, even the person who is illiterate, who is not educated, or maybe from a very different culture, that person is also able to understand it and implement it and experience those things what we always desire to have in our life. So let's start the journey.